Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 New Mexico Senior Olympics Winter Games Opening Ceremonies. I'm Cecilia Acosta. I'm the Executive Director for New Mexico Senior Olympics and just honored to be here to lead this event. This is only our second year to do the Winter Games. We're very excited with the support of New Mexico Aging and Long-Term Services. We were provided the support to have a second state game event, and so we are in the northern part of the state to be more accessible and create more awareness. So this being our second year, we did have 125 first-year new athletes join us. So we're very excited about getting the word out. We have 524 registered for this event, 45 athletes from out of state, and there's 10 states represented. So we're very excited with our numbers. We have 13 sports that we will conduct this week, and 8 of those sports we will qualify you to go on to the National Senior Games. So again, we're just excited. We're going to have more New Mexicans going to nationals. But let's get on with our show and our program today, starting out with, I want to ask if there's any veterans in the house. If you'll please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you for the freedom we take for granted. Thank you for your service, ladies and gentlemen. And if everyone else will stand and join us, we are going to have our presentation of our color guard. Thank you to Santa Fe High School Junior ROTC. And we will have the national anthem sung by Crystal Lucero. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner Thank you, cadets from Santa Fe High School Junior ROTC, Cadet Sawyer McIntosh, Cadet Thomas Lopez, Cadet Haven Horvath, and Cadet Juan Morningstar. Thank you. If you'll remain standing, we have an invocation by Mr. Jim Voigt.
Dear Heavenly Father, we are truly grateful for this gathering of athletes and contestants, thankful for the rich blessings that we can find in our lives. Pray that Thou will bless us with health, energy, strength, peace and harmony throughout this activity and these games, and that Thy blessings will be upon us all in nourishing us, strengthening our bodies, and that we may enjoy these games and enjoy one another through our love for one another and through Thy Son, Jesus Christ. And we say these things, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Jim. And everyone can be seated. New Mexico Senior Olympics, as the nonprofit organization that is the owner of this event, has been around since 1979. And if you notice on the side of your shirt, we wanted to remind everybody, Senior Olympics has been around since 1979. We're very proud of that. We are known for our state summer games, and we've done that for 44 years. But as I mentioned, only our second year into our winter games. And next we will have a local welcome from our own Mayor Michael Garcia, born and raised here in Santa Fe. Before being elected mayor, he served on the city council, first elected in 2019. Representing the community with a focus on responsiveness and community centered around leadership. His election as mayor of Santa Fe is the continuation of public service that he first began his career in that with the AmeriCorps Vista. And we all know about the Vista program. That's fantastic. It's a great honor to have him with us this evening. Thank you to the community of Santa Fe for hosting this event. Mayor Michael Garcia.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, athletes. How are y'all doing? You all ready to compete? Who's competed today already? Good number of you? Anybody win? All right. I love it. I love it. The Senior Olympics is definitely a special event for me. Back, as mentioned earlier, when I was a Vista member, one of the events that I volunteered for was the Senior Olympics. I remember going out to Laguna at the time and volunteering there for a day full of events, and I think ever since then I was hooked. I then went on and volunteered over at Wilson Stadium for some track and field events, and even last year I got a volunteer for the washer competition, wash-up. Never had I ever played that game before, but my gosh, it's a hard game. Who plays washers? You're going to have to teach me after. There's a trick to it because they slide right off. So, well, everybody, welcome to Santa Fe. Thank you for coming to our amazing city. It's such an honor and privilege to have you here with us and have the great athletes you are compete, have fun, and ultimately continue that camaraderie between y'all. Because I'm sure this isn't your first time here in Santa Fe, right? You guys were probably here last year, and so with that, just have fun. I look forward to seeing y'all next week. My office is just right next door at City Hall, so if you guys get bored, come and bother me. I'm in budget meetings all week, so I'd rather be spending some time with y'all. Come and pull me out. You guys are more important, so come and pull me out of the meeting. and I promise I'll come and have fun with you. But thank you again. You guys are amazing, and I do want to give a good shout out to a gentleman who was definitely the heart and soul of at least Senior Olympics for Santa Fe, and some of y'all probably remember Mr. Ernesto Ramos. He's actually one who got me involved in volunteering with our elders. So with that, have fun, good luck, and if you don't win the gold, win the silver. And we'll see you soon.
With us this evening, we have a couple of our board members from the Board of Directors for New Mexico Senior Olympics, and I want to introduce Chairman David Salazar and Board Member Pete Salazar. Please stand up and just let them know. Board members truly are volunteers for this organization. They meet every 2 months, and we spend a few hours talking about rules and organization, but they truly are dedicated to the organization, and we have a great board of directors that's committed to it. I want to ask Cabinet Secretary Emily Kaltenbach to come up and say a few words on behalf of New Mexico Aging and Long-Term Services. The department supports caregivers, health promotion, aging in place. It's just all around the well-being of seniors, and they do a fantastic job. Thank you, Cabinet Secretary Emily Kaltenbach, for being with us this evening.
Thank you, Cecilia. Good evening. It's so great to see many of you again. I think I was here, well, I know I was here a year ago at one of your socials, and I just want to take a moment and share that on behalf of the governor and all of the staff at Aging and Long-Term Services Department, we want to recognize all the athletes for the games this week. Welcome to Santa Fe. It's such a pleasure to be able to be a sponsor for this really incredible event, and I plan to go out and watch some events. I got the schedule, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you all compete. I think last year when I was sharing a little bit about, I just started with the department, and I was sharing a little bit about what I do there and what I did and what we all do to support caregivers and senior centers and, as Cecilia said, health promotion activities. I shared that I was almost old enough to join the games. Now I am. So I'm so proud to be part of this incredible community. And I hope one of these years I'll be able to compete alongside all of you. I also want to take a moment to thank all of the volunteers and the leads, because they make these games possible. And you know, volunteering is a sport in and of itself. How many of you know that volunteering actually improves heart health? So along with all the athletes, we want to thank the volunteers for their work, because we know that it only takes 200 hours a year to reduce your cholesterol, to reduce your blood pressure, and to improve your heart health. And so that's, you know, just 3 hours a week. So if any of you are thinking about being volunteers, join the Senior Olympics to volunteer, or come to our department. We have an incredible volunteer program to be an ombudsman, to help people enroll in their Medicare. We have all sorts of volunteer opportunities, so look us up if you're interested in working side by side. So thank you all for being these incredible athletes. You really are an inspiration to your communities. You're an inspiration to our younger generation. You really show and exhibit how to age with grace and joy, and with a little bit of heart health. And so it's both about your heart and your soul. And so thank you so much for all that you do, and thanks for the invitation today. Have fun, and I'll see you out there competing.
Thank you, Cabinet Secretary Emily, for being with us. We wanted to recognize our oldest athlete registered for the games. Unfortunately, she's not here with us this evening, but we want to give a shout out to Catherine Dulce from Albuquerque. She'll be playing shuffleboard, 102 years old. And she's doing shuffleboard in a doubles event, and she's playing with her grandson. It's awesome. And she's looking forward to being here tomorrow. So, I invited a couple of seniors to come up and share a little bit about what it means to them to be involved in the games. And I'll first ask Jerry Melarango from Santa Fe, formerly from Torrance County, to come up and say a few words, a longtime friend of New Mexico Senior Olympics.
Thank you. Good evening, fellow Senior Olympians. Can you hear me?
Just a little closer.
Okay. It's truly an honor to represent you at these opening ceremonies. When my wife and I retired in 2006 and moved to Deer Canyon Preserve, just south of Mountain Air, we were among the very first people to live there. For those of you who may not know Mountain Air, it's a small town around 900 folks in Torrance County, about a dozen miles from the geographic center of New Mexico. I didn't know initially what I was going to do for exercise, other than hike the open spaces and trails of the 11,000 Preserve that was my new home. It wasn't long before I learned, much to my surprise, that there was a small group of badminton players that met 3 times a week at the community center right in Mountain Air. I'd had a little experience playing badminton at the intramural level in college, so I joined right in. In addition, I got to know some of the locals and learn about Senior Olympics. Soon, I was traveling a couple of days each week to Albuquerque to join a group of more skilled players, and I was hooked. By the time the next year's state games came around, I had agreed to take over as Torrance County's Senior Olympic Coordinator, and I was off to Las Cruces. In those days, senior Olympians had to participate in local games in order to qualify for the state games. I'm sure many of you remember those times. So it was my job to organize events throughout the county, and that job was a pretty busy one. There was 8-ball pool and shooting in Moriarty, track and field and horseshoes in Estancia, badminton and shuffleboard in Mountain Air. You get the picture. But I loved it, both the competition and helping other seniors to get involved and stay active. Another bonus was traveling to nationals. Starting with California in 2009, I went to a total of 5 nationals competing in badminton. My favorite was Cleveland, which happened to be my hometown, where my sister, as well as several cousins, came to see me compete, and I won my only national medal there, a bronze medal in men's doubles. And now, my wife and I have moved again from Deer Canyon Preserve to Santa Fe. I haven't played badminton in a few years, but I'll be on the pickleball courts here. And like all of you, I won't stop playing because I grow old.
Thank you, Jerry. Next, I want to invite Gloria Naya and Deborah Lente Jojola from the Isleta Pueblo to share with us what the games mean to them and their participation.
Good Good evening. It's good to see all of you here this evening. And I know that you're all excited to see your friends that you've met in the past and also to meet new ones. As for me, I'm happy to be here. And when I first started, thanks to Sissy Acosta and her team for having all these different games that we can choose from. And when I first started with Senior Olympics, which was like in 2006, I started with archery. Then I did air rifle, horseshoes, softball throw, basketball free throw, track and field, the 400 and 600 estimated race walk. I also was involved in line dancing, which I love to dance. And we took fourth in Las Cruces one year. And bowling, and of course the recreational events, which is soccer and frisbee accuracy. And now I'm doing shuffleboard and cornhole. Now all these games are challenging, both physically, mentally, and also spiritually. But we all need to be in physical fit so that we can help our families and also our friends and our communities, which you know, most of you know that we're always busy with our own communities. So I'm encouraging all of you this week, enjoy yourself, have fun at the games, and win or lose, know that you've tried your very best. So let's go seniors. And now Debbie Hohola, Lenti Hohola will speak.
Thank you, Gloria. Kuatse, Kimam Kimam, Yate, buenos noches, buenos dias. My name is Debbie Lenti Hohola, and pardon me for coming in a little late. I spent probably 6 hours today. We're very traditionally busy in Isleta, and I spent 6 hours making 40 loaves of bread, about 100 pies, and another 120 small cookies. So we've been busy this morning. So I just got here. I thought I was going to register, but I just got here. But my experiences with Senior Olympics basically began when my mom was in assisted living. She passed when she was 88, but for 5 years prior to that, I was her caregiver. She had dementia, and she was in assisted living, and the elder center was just right next door. So I was basically her caregiver when she went to assisted living. After 2 o'clock, I was free, and then I slowly started learning about senior games. And one of our elders, basically, who you remember her, Alberta Lenti, was very about 101 when she passed just recently a year ago. She introduced us to me, basically to shuffleboard. And shuffleboard to me was just, you think you just hold the puck and you push it. It's not that easy, folks. Nationals then came. She taught us a whole lot. Been to Albuquerque Nationals with my partner Gloria. We've also been to Fort Lauderdale during COVID. We went to Pittsburgh, and just recently we completed Des Moines. We thought we were going to have a three-peat in shuffleboard for gold. But last year in Des Moines, we actually got beat by some gentlemen, so we ended up with silver. But my encouragement to you all is, it's tough, it's nerve-wracking sometimes, and you get very nervous, but maintaining sports and maintaining your ability to focus, to memorize, especially in pickleball, what score it is, who's serving, and whose turn it is, that's hard. But keeping that in mind and being healthy and active is what's going to keep us staying young. I really encourage you to maintain yourselves, to eat healthy, to get active, stay healthy. Not only do I do shuffleboard, I also play cornhole, I just recently learned how to play mahjong, and I play pickleball 4 days a week in Albuquerque at the senior centers. So stay active. I also hike with the senior centers who take us on guided hikes. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you compete. Stay focused, but the best part about Senior Olympics is meeting all of you, developing relationships, and having a great time. So have a great Senior Olympics. Stay involved. Don't give up. Be happy and enjoy life.
Thank you, ladies, for sharing. Isleta Pueblo has a fantastic local game contingency, a great organized local game group. So our hat always goes off to the Isleta Pueblo group. Thank you, ladies, for sharing. Talking about local games, I want to give a shout out to our 14 sanctioned local game sites throughout the state. Local games are in a partnership with New Mexico Senior Olympics in that they're going to be an extension of our office. They're going to help us promote the mission and our organization's policies and rules at the local level. And we do have 14 county games throughout the state. So I would like to give a shout out to the Pueblo of Acoma, Darren Poncho. The city of Albuquerque has local games, and their local coordinators, Fermin Gallegos. The city of Clovis has some athletes registered for the games here. Doña Ana, city of Las Cruces, their group is here. Silver City, Copper Country has athletes, and they conduct local games as well. And as I mentioned, the Pueblo of Isleta, city of Hobbs, Los Alamos, Rio Arriba County, City of Española, San Juan County, Farmington, and of course the City of Santa Fe and their local organization group. Manuel Sanchez from the Department of Senior Programs is here with us on the table, on the stage. Thank you for supporting your local county games as well as you do to support their efforts. They will be holding local games later on in the year. So again, check out coming back to Santa Fe and participating in their local games. And then our last local game site is Valencia County. We couldn't do what we do on a statewide level without the support of our local county games. So again, if you're not familiar with who your local coordinator is in your respective county, check them out because they truly are committed to having practice sessions for you and organizing local games before the state games, summer games. As we talk about our partners, we couldn't do State Senior Olympics without the many partners at the table like United Healthcare. Thank you to United Healthcare for being a partner at the table. New Mexico Aging and Long-Term Service, as Emily, Cabinet Secretary Emily said, a great partner, year-round partner. We have Non-Metro Area Agency on Aging, helps us with our health promotion programming. We have local sponsors with the city games in Las Cruces. We have Visit Las Cruces. We have the hospital, Mountain View Regional, and again, statewide, we have sponsors that support what we do on a year-round basis. So again, thank you to all our sponsors for supporting that. And we recognize you as athletes are a partner because you donate to New Mexico Senior Olympics. We see when you register, you donate something to Senior Olympics, and we thank you for being that generous in your annual registration. Not only are you paying your registration fee, but you send a little bit our way, and we appreciate that monetary contribution. Thank you for doing that. I believe our entertainment, our Flamingo group is here, and as they're getting set up, I wanted to say thank you to our volunteers. As Emily said, volunteering is truly a must. We'll utilize about 150 volunteers at our state games with running 13 events, sports, and we couldn't do it without the volunteers. And many of you athletes are so generous to also sign up and volunteer at your respective competition when you're not playing, and we appreciate that because it truly does take all of us to pitch in. As our Flamingo group is coming into the room, are they here? Okay, we have our guitarist here. As we're waiting for our Flamingo trio to get set up, Chairman David Salazar would like to make a few remarks.
Thank you for all of you being here. It's certainly an honor for me to serve on the board and support all the senior activities, but really what I want to do is Cecilia Costa here and her staff should get a great shout out because without them, this would not have happened, and it wouldn't happen every year that they have been doing this both here the last couple of years and since 1979. So she's a wonderful person to work with, and she's done an excellent job of getting all this stuff done. I actually volunteered to help, and it brings a lot of things into perspective about how much work this really is to put on. And Cecilia does it because she loves what she does, and she does it for all of you, and to encourage all you seniors to participate, make new friends, and be a part of something that's really important as far as health is concerned. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, Pete Salazar, and I'm David Salazar. You've heard of identical twins? We're unidentical twins.
We have entertainment for you tonight. Promoting the culture of Flamingo, we have Emi Arte Flamingo and Company, and we have a guitarist and a singer and a dancer for your enjoyment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having us. It is such an inspiration to see all of you athletes here. Life goals for us. We pray that we're so blessed to one day sit in your seats where you are one day and run the race that you run. Thank you. A big hand for everybody here. Muchas gracias. We're a flamenco group, and we are the musicians of La Emi. And so I'd like for you to enjoy a song that we're flamenco artists, but I wanted to sing a ranchera for you. And I'd like you to sing along if you like. It's called Cielito Lindo. And Mr. Lucero, thank you so much. We want to hear you sing also. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, viene bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, viene bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Everybody. Ay, 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 ay. Canta, no llores, porque cantando se alegra, cielito no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca. Y ese lunar que tú tienes, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra, cielito lindo, los corazones. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. We always like to start out with some music, and we're going to have another piece for you in between, but we're going to start out with a dance now, introducing La Emi, Bailando por Sevillanas. Muchas gracias. En la puerta corriendo, mi alma no me ha citado. Tú me has citado, y en la puerta corriendo, tú me has citado, y en la puerta corriendo, tú me has citado. Tú me has citado, a ir a la lumbrera, a ir a la lumbrera. Santa Fe. It's called Los Incomprendidos. Hope you enjoy it. La rumba flamenca. Gabriel Osuna on the guitar. Creo que voy solito hasta cuando me muera. He sido el incomprendido, ni tú ni nadie me ha querido como soy. Y yo, solo estaré, que juraré que cuando muera, aún así por mi besario pondré tu nombre a flor del labio y moriré. Y una estrella deja de brillar, como una flor y sale de marchitar. Tiene la suerte me tocó, todo lo que tengo yo, por eso sé que solo voy, no fui nada y nada soy sin tu amor. ¡Chu! ¡Ole! Y yo, creo que voy solito estar cuando me muera. He sido el incomprendido, ni tú ni nadie me ha querido como soy. Y yo, solo estaré que juraré que cuando muera, aún así con mi besario pondré tu nombre a flor del labio y moriré. Y una estrella deja de brillar, como una flor y sale de marchitar. Tiene la suerte me tocó. Solo voy, no fui nada, nada soy sin tu amor. Todo lo que tengo yo, por eso solo voy, no fui nada, nada soy sin tu amor. Incomprendido. Una alegría corta. Baila Emi. Ole. Ole esa alegría cortica. Ole.
entire world of technique that dancers have to study. They become a dancer one day, and then they put this dress on, and then they have to start all over again. So you're going to see two dancers tonight, the younger one and the one who's now who she is. So please enjoy the mastery of La Emi. Ole! Oh, she's also got her strong. A whole other element. Ole! La que se llora por dentro, yo para ti y la buscaré. La que se llora por dentro y la lágrima no sale. La que se llora por dentro y la lágrima no sale. Vete contigo mi prima, vete contigo.
Thank you, Naomi. Thank you. We have some door prizes, some of the fun part continuing. If I can have Terry's help, my right hand in the office, my administrative assistant, Terry Delgado, your game registrar, has been working 24/7, 7 days a week, So truly committed to this event to go off without a hitch and taking care of all your registration questions. But we do have some great door prizes. Everybody can pull out your blue tickets. Our first door prize is a dining experience for two here in Santa Fe. And the ticket number winner is last four numbers, 2484. 2484. You must be present to win. And our stage, our guests here have a ticket too, so be sure and check your ticket. Everybody's a winner. Going once, going twice. Our 2505, 2505, 2505, 2505, going once, going twice. 2566, 2566. Everybody checking their tickets? 2647. 2647. That was a close one. Oh, we have a winner in the room. Our next door prize is a 2 nights in Santa Fe with lodging and dinner. $2599. $2599. $2545. Oh, front row. False alarm.
Yes, 25.
2545.
Did I get the right
2545.
Okay. Our next door prize is a registration for 2027 State Winter Games. Free registration.
M9M8.
2666. 2666.
CC.
Oh.
I don't want it. I don't want it. You give it to somebody else.
Okay. Our mayor's lucky and he says he'll put it back in the hat. State game registration certificate, ticket holder 2512. 2512. Going once, going twice. Two, 646. 2646. Looks like sisters won tonight. And we have a beautiful door prize made possible by New Laguna artist Marlene Aragon. A framed gift. Ticket winner 2483. 2483. If that's your number, please come to the front.
Great job.
We have a souvenir gift basket with a little bit of cash on the basket. A little bit of cash on the basket. Ticket holder 2583. 2583. Going once. Going twice.
It's for real, too.
2549. 2549. You gonna match this one up with this? Yes. And our last and final door prize, made available from the New Laguna group. And I understand it's
It's a piece of pottery, and it's
a
beautiful.
pottery piece.
It's beautiful.
2569 wins the pottery piece from New Laguna Pueblo. 2569. Going once.
I was looking at the tickets. They're not drawn. I mean, they're not taken. Yeah.
2546. 2546. Are we in the house? The spouse won this time. We have some lucky family in here. 2 sisters here, husband and wife here. Lucky, lucky.
Let me verify it. 2546.
Thank you.
It's fragile. It's
Yeah,
breakable.
it's very breakable.
Hold on to it.
We have a little bit of housekeeping.
Let me put myself together. Okay, I want to congratulate everybody already because you're all winners in our books just because you made it to Santa Fe. Thank you so much for being here. So just a few announcements for our 2026 State Winter Games. Oh, y'all know who I am, right? I'm Terry. So we want to recognize New Mexico athletes who attended our National Senior Games in Des Moines, Iowa. Stand up if you attended the National Senior Games in Des Moines, Iowa. I know there's a few of you here. Woo-hoo! And a few different sports. That's great. And you know you have to qualify now to go to the next one. In Des Moines, Iowa, 414 athletes attended from New Mexico. Our medal count for New Mexico was 42 gold, 60 silver, 68 bronze, for a total of 170 medals that New Mexico brought home. Great job. That's awesome. That is awesome. We got to top that next year. All right, for our athlete check-in, if you have not been to athlete check-in, that's where you're going to go pick up your shirt, your credentials, that name badge you've got on, some of you have on. If you're not able to, that's our preference, is that you go to athlete check-in and pick up all your credentials before you go to your games to compete. The results will be posted here at the convention center. Look for them on our sport tables. You've all seen if you've gone into athlete check-in, you've seen the sport tables, so be sure you check those out. We'll have results posted tomorrow, starting tomorrow about mid-morning. If you parked in the parking garage downstairs, you have a parking permit, and we will validate your parking permit even tonight. So be sure you see us either going out the door, or if you're staying for the athlete social, we've got the little permits to validate your parking permit. Don't forget about our health fair coming up on Wednesday. We know some of you will be here in the building. It'll be right here, right outside in the pre-function area and in the next room over. Some of you will be here for cornhole and shuffleboard. So come out, check out the health fair event from 9 to 3 on Wednesday. We have 22 vendors that will be here to talk to you about things that, what they're doing and what they have to offer for you. Also, at our New Mexico Senior Olympics table, we will be giving away food boxes from New Mexico Grown. They have been a sponsor of ours, and we have purchased some. We have gotten some boxes from them. They've got some good stuff. I'm not going to tell you what's in there. You just have to come to the health fair and check it out. At game headquarters, we will be open until Thursday at noon. You can come by if for some reason you have not been able, were not able to pick up your medal at your event, at your sport. If you had to go to another sport, we will have unclaimed medals at athlete check-in through noon on Thursday. And again, if you've parked in the parking garage, we'll still have those permits. We can validate your permit. Game souvenirs. How many of you have gone to the game souvenir store already and purchased a few things? We had some good sales today, and Debbie is back there. She's selling away, and we've got some good volunteers that are helping. So be sure you stop by the souvenir store and check out some of the New Mexico Senior Olympics gear and mugs that we have to offer. I want to know how many of you know about our state summer games that we hold in Las Cruces. Oh, come on. This whole front row, we got to get you to state summer games. Zuni, you got to participate. So our state summer games will be held in Las Cruces, June 17th through the 21st. Our registration is already open online. You can call our office and register over the phone. You can send in a paper form and register by paper. We have 3 different ways that you can register, so don't give me any excuses that you're not going to register, because now you know all about our summer games in Las Cruces. After our state winter games here in Santa Fe, we're going to go home. We're going to put an athlete survey together, and it's going to go through to your email. So please check your email. It's coming from SurveyMonkey from New Mexico Senior Olympics. But please check your email. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam. We want you to fill out those athlete surveys because we want to hear from you. Good, bad, ugly, and different. We want to know what you thought about our games, what you think we might can help with, might needs a little help. But be nice, okay? Be nice. For the National Senior Games coming up in 2027, there are we have 2 sites to qualify. How many of you know about our 2 sites to qualify? If you've read your registration book, I only see a couple of hands. Okay, you guys got to read your registration books. But the qualifying for nationals will be 2 sites. The top 4 medalists in most sports will qualify, and most of our sports here that we're holding in Santa Fe are qualifiers for National Senior Games. So new for 2026, the unique qualification system is designed to give athletes more opportunities to qualify for the 2027 Senior Games in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's down the street. You can't tell me that you can't make it to Tulsa, Oklahoma. By participating in either the state winter games or the state summer games, or both, that gives you an opportunity to qualify for nationals. State games, athletes can take advantage of the new system while you're enjoying more competition opportunities. So we don't want to just see you here in Santa Fe. We want to see you in Las Cruces also come the summer. And don't forget, in the summer we offer those outdoor sports. So we offer 23 different sports during our summer games in Las Cruces. And you will be allowed to qualify, like I say, at both sites. If you don't qualify here, you have the second opportunity. And think big, think nationals. We want to thank all of our event staff that is here, not only here with us, but everybody that's helped behind the scenes and whatnot, but our event staff that we have here on site is myself, of course, my boss, which we can't do this without Cecilia. Debbie Tavares, she's in the back. She's at your souvenir table, and she's helping with resolutions and a few other things. Addison and Mackenzie, they're the ones that put these cornhole layouts, that do the shuffleboard layouts. They're the ones behind the scenes that you all probably never see. All you do is go in and see, oh, shuffleboard looks beautiful. Doesn't it look beautiful? Doesn't it look beautiful? Shuffleboard is fantastic. These are the two young folks that are helping us with our equipment. Cody is our sports director, and I don't think he's here. I don't think he was able to make it. Manuel, we want to thank you for all the support that we get from senior programs. And Vicki is our fruit and water person. Vicki's in the back over there. She's the one who's going to supply GCC and a few others with our fruit and water, keep you all hydrated. And that is something we want you to remember. You want to stay hydrated. Even though you're not outdoors, you still got to stay hydrated. Drink that water, and we don't want anybody to go down. For tonight, our athlete refreshments, they're going to be in the back of the room. We've got a few refreshments for you. So when we're done here, you can enjoy those refreshments. We also have a cash bar out in the hallway. That is for your enjoyment, but it is a cash bar. And you can all attend. You can all frequent that if you want to. The next thing after our program, we have a ticketed event, which is our athlete social. That's going to be just around the corner. If you did purchase a ticket for the athlete social and you were not able to pick it up at check-in, we will have it at the door. So there'll be a table set up right outside the door, and you can pick up your tickets from us. And that will be in Ballroom C. Again, that ticket is required, so be sure you pick up your tickets if you didn't already. And we look forward to seeing every one of you. Again, congratulations for today, and let's move on and keep going. And good luck to everybody the next few days.
You guys have been awesome. Thank you for your patience. We are wrapping this up. We have an opportunity to bring to this event the torch, the flame that burns deep with each one of you. And we have 3 senior athletes this evening to carry our torch. Our first torch runner is Filbert Peniesta from Zuni, participating in basketball, free throw, cornhole, frisbee throw, and table tennis. He's excited to represent the Zuni Pueblo and wants to be a role model to his peers and encourage them to stay strong in body and mind. Philibert will pass the torch on to Bertha Martinez. Bertha Martinez, 87 years young, is a prime example of the importance of staying active and promoting seniors to move. Not only is she going to participate in badminton, she's also a star basketball player for our 3-on-3 tournament. Thank you for being such a great influence with our current and future senior athletes, Bertha. And then we have Jim Boyd, 75 to 79. Local athlete from the city of Santa Fe, participating in pickleball. Jim helps the local organization. He and his wife are very involved with supporting the local game efforts. And truly a team to carry the torch. repeat after me, tell them, okay?
All right, we're going to swear in the athletes. Let me put on my glasses so I can get this right. So repeat after me. As a senior Olympian, I pledge myself to the spirit of the Olympics, the spirit of achievement, that I may reach my goals, the spirit of competition, that I may win or lose with pride and honor, the spirit of friendship, that I may be a true friend to those around me. Let the games begin.
Thank you, Relay Torch team. Bertha, Jim, and Filipina. Filbert, thank you. This concludes our program. As Terry mentioned, there's some refreshments in the back of the room. And we will be looking for you at your event first thing in the morning. Some of you have an 8 o'clock start time. If anybody wants to take a picture with the torch, be sure and let's do it now with the relay team. But this does conclude our program for this evening. Thank you for your participation.
Good luck.